Hello everyone, we are group 3 from the paper Manufacturing Technology 2 course.
In this video, we are explaining about a reeling process and finishing process in the paper manufacturing. Before we get into the topic, let's have a quick introduction.
Hello, my name is Rizzy.
Yo, I'm Naufal.
Hi, I'm Velda.
Hello, I'm Widya.
Hi, I'm Raina. Hi, I'm Fifiyan.
Now that we have finished introduce ourselves, let's go to the topic.
Hello everyone. We are from the Diploma program in Pulp and Paper Technology, Faculty of Engineering, University of Riau. In this video, we will introduce about our study program, its profile, activity, and case study. This is the only program in Indonesia that focus on pulp and paper technology, from wood processing to producing paper eco-friendly biopolymer. Let's explore more about this unique program.
Our program vision is to become an excellent study program that produce skilled, competitive, and professional in the field pulp and paper industries and wood in biopolymer. We carry out the vision through quality, vocational education, research community service, and partnership with industries and research institutions. Our goal is produce a graduate has complement, ethical, and ready to work in pulp and paper industries.
In a diploma vocational program, learning pulp and paper technology focus more on practice and real industrial application. Students learning about pulp processing technology, paper production, industrial waste management, and innovation in wood-based biopolymers. The curriculum helps students understand the basic, apply them in practice, and prepare for the professional work in industry.
And in our program study, we have 7 labs. Include this lab, biomasa lab. This pulp making lab, analytical chemistry lab, this is the exit, emergency exit, making lab, environmental lab, unit operation lab, and this, the last lab is quality control lab. And in our classroom, and also equipped with this facility like air conditioner, this projector, and this modern computer. With this facility, students can directly experience how pulp makes through hands on learning in the lab and in the classroom.
In the final semester, students join an internship in pulp and paper industry. This gives them a chance to apply their knowledge and gain real-world experience. Graduates receive the title Ahli Media or AID and are ready to work in various fields including paper, forestry, biomaterials, and waste management industry.
Our program is also active in research and community service. Research focuses on developing eco-friendly biopolymers, improving production efficiency, and utilizing industry waste. Community program include paper recycling workshop and wood-based innovation project for supporting environmental sustainability and industry growth.
From learning to innovation, the Pulp and Paper Technology program at Riau University prepares students to become professional and competitive expert. If you are interested in the world of industry, technology, and the environment, this could be the right program for you. That's a brief overview of our program. We hope it inspires you to join us.
The paper making process begins at the hot box. Here, a mixture of pulp and water is delivered into the wire section as a dilute suspension. The main function of hot box is to distribute the pulp flow evenly across the entire machine, ensuring the paper sheet forms with uniform thickness and formation.
After leaving the head box, the pulp suspension enters the wire section, also called the forming section. In this part, water separated from the fibers through the moving wire section. The fiber bond together and starting a thin layer known as a wet paper web. The process is assisted by a vacuum system to speed water removal.
Once the wet web is formed, it moves into the press section. In this step, the remaining water in the sheet is reduced by pressing it between rolls covered with felt. The goal is to increase dryness and the initial strength of the sheet before it goes through the dryer section.
After the press section, the paper sheet is entering the drying section. In this stage, the paper is dried using a heated drying cylinder that's supplied with steam. The temperature of steam can be reached around 50 to 150 degrees Celsius. The goal of the process is to reduce the moisture content. The moisture content that can be reduced is around to 3 to 5% moisture content, making it paper dry and stable.
After drying, the paper passes through the size press or coating sections. In this stage, the paper surface is treated with chemicals such as starch or coating agent to improve the strength, printability, and smoothness of the paper. After coating, the paper is dried again before the final stage.
The dry paper sheet then goes through the calendar section. Here, the paper is passed between hot steel rolls under high pressure to produce a flatter and glossier surface. This step also helps to adjust the thickness and density of the paper according to the desired product specification.
After all stages are complete, the paper enters the final process cool reeling. In this section, the paper is wound into a large roll, cool jumbo roll, with a diameter of about 8.6 meters. Reeling function of continuously collect the finished paper from the machine while maintaining stable roll tension. After that, the paper roll can be cut into required product size. We are going to talk about the reeling and finishing process, which is the final stage of the paper production after it comes out of the main machine. At this stage, the finished paper sheet is rolled, tested, checked, and prepared for delivery to customer.
Reeling is the process automatically winding the paper sheet into jumbo roll. One roll can reach the weight of the 16 until 17 tons, depending on the length and grammage of the paper.
After that, the jumbo roll is lifted using a crane and moved into the dryer section for the filtering process. Here, the paper is unwound and rewound into smaller size known as doctor bells.
The rewinding process makes it easier to adjust the paper for the customer requirement. The resulting size is are usually ready for the cutting and the final packaging stage.
Before going to the next step, the paper goes through a quality testing stage. The operators take samples from the jumbo rolls and analyze them using scanner or bring it to the lab.
In the quality control lab, the samples are tested for grammage, moisture content, thickness, and textile strength. The goal is to ensure every product meets company standards and customer specifications.
Once the test result meet the standard, the process continues to the unwind area. This is where the jumbo roll is unwound and prepared to be fed into the cutting machine.
The purpose of the winder. is to convert the large diameter machine width parent reels of paper produced on a paper machine into finished roll sets ready for converting or shipping. After a parent reel has been transported from the paper machine to the winder must perform the following steps. 1. Unwind the paper from the parent reel.
In the unwind area, the parent roll is loaded into the unwind using a cart or automatic system. Operator must be ensured the roll position so the rewinding process runs smoothly.
2. Slit the sheet into different widths and slit and remove trim from both edges of the sheet.
Next, the paper enters the sliter section, where it is cut to the required size. Sharp steel blade slice the paper with high precision.
The blades can be adjusted manually or automatically depending on the type and size of the paper. Operators must also clean the blades regularly to keep the cut edges neat and prevent warping issues.
3. Guide the sheet to the wind-up section where it is wound onto cores.
The next step is the wind-up section. In this section, the slate paper is rolled into smaller rolls. The winding tension are controlled to ensure the rolls are tight and free from air pockets to prevent it from winding.
And 4. Remove the finished roll sets to downstream equipment.
Once rolls are finished, they are lowered to the floor and then moved to the discharge area. Here, the operator removes the core chucks and place identification marks or labels on each roll.
This step is important so each roll can be easily identified during the packaging stage. Every roll is categorized according to its product type and size.
After that, the rolls are transferred to the finishing section. In this stage include final cutting, labeling, wrapping, and pressing to ensure the paper is neat and ready for shipment.
Presses use paper in reel form. These reels remain uncut and are moved forward on automated conveyor belts. Whether the paper has been cut into sheets for a sheet press or remains in a roll for a web offset press, the final destination is the same: the packing lines and warehouse. Each reel of paper is wrapped in kraft cardboard to avoid damage in transport.
The cut paper then enters to cutting or slicer machine to be adjusted into A4, A4 or other size. The machine is equipped with wind controller to insert accurate cutting according to order,
which cuts the paper into sheets and stacks these onto pallets. Several printing processes.
After cutting, the paper is packaged and labeled with information such as size, GSM, and label. A pressing process is then carried out to remove trapped air so the tray becomes a denser.
Each pallet load of sheets is either shrink wrapped or wrapped in reams, ready for delivery to the customer.
After that, the paper stacks are placed on pallets and stored in the warehouse before delivery. This step ensures that our products are protected and ready to be delivered safely to customers.
Every consignment of both sheets and reels is labelled with the brand name, a batch number to identify its exact manufacturing history and its destination. All that remains is to ship the paper, now a branded, quality-controlled product with precise characteristics and performance, out to the customer.
Beyond the process itself, safety is also very important in real life. It zones like an unwind area, sliter area, and this area has dedicated a safety barrier to protect the worker while they're working.
There is also a retractable fence that prevents operator from approaching the hazardous area while the machine is running. If the safety fence is open, the system will automatically limit the machine speed to below 500 fpm.
All the safety procedures are designed to prevent accidents and keep the process running smoothly. So, besides focusing on the final product, operator safety remains the top priority.
And that's the complete drilling and finishing process in paper production. From winding, cutting, and testing to final packaging, every step requires high precision.
Apa sih yang omongnya?
Now we'll have
Jangan dia udah ngomong.
Hi, I'm Raina.
We are from the
process of automatic.
First start.
Udah.